Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Fata Morgana, and yeah, let's continue the story. I've missed something under the last episode, and you've commented and actually pointed to me that Michelle recognized the knight. I wasn't aware of this, so I'm really curious who it is. It is someone who he knows. Maybe the knight is actually his brother. Maybe. Who knows? But yeah, anyway, let's just continue. And also, this is one of the very rare occasions when I record live stream with members. So if you would like to join members as well, you can do this. Just click the join button, check the options, and you can support me this way as well. So yeah, let's just inspect our memories and let's see. We're left over with Giselle just like being behind the closed door. And yeah, let's do it. After much too long, the door swung open all on its own. Oh, okay. I'm wondering, like, once you like start to dev there, okay, so it seems like it had some kind of like time limit on this. Okay. I guess like it makes sense that it have actually no. It should have like open button from the outside, from the inside as well. Okay, design wise, yeah. It happened so unceremoniously, it was hard to believe I had actually been trapped inside. I had no idea how much time had passed, but the chill in the air suggested it was deep. It was deep into the night, and with the biting cold, there was the stench of blood. Yep. Oh wow. Ooh. Yo, such a good CG. So we're going to have Journey of Giselle going to Bollinger's estate, probably. Why? Why? Michelle, I never wanted this. You didn't understand at all, Michelle. You didn't know the depths of my feelings for you. You didn't know how intensely I wanted you. How fervently I loved you. I was never going to be able to find someone else and live happily with them. It had to be you. The thought of anyone else touching me terrified me. You just didn't understand. I don't want. I don't want to live in this stupid world. Oh god. The time I spent with you truly was the happiest time of my life. There's no way, like. Okay, it continues. I thought like I just like recorded 4 minutes of like ending or something. That would be bad. Anyway, I remember. I remember everything now. You died on that day. You were killed. You disappeared from this world and left me behind. I need to check the prologue to this game. When we had like, I see my body lying dead and stuff like this. You remember? Like from the prologue when I started making theories like who we are. I want to like see like if there's like any correlation with this. I need to check back this scene. What exactly was told there? You disappeared from this world and left me behind. That's right. I remember. I remember the pain, the agony of death, and the fear. I did indeed die that day. Okay. You refused to listen to me. Do you have any idea how it felt? To feel you dying on the other side of the door? Giselle, I wanted you to take me with you. Is this what you wanted to see? My memories, the traces of my life on this earth. And there. In order to find your truth, we need more of the story. Oh wow. This is the part where he stopped holding her hand because he cannot anymore. And it's going to be her story from now on. Oh, very well then. If you want more story, I will tell you more. What comes next is both continuation and a brand new tale. The Maid's Tale. Ooh. When you've heard it all, I expect you to commend me for not forgetting how to smile. Have I not said the true tragedy yet? We haven't completely cut through the darkness yet. An arctic wind blew past me. At the same time, I'm gripped with the overwhelming urge to break down into tears. Perhaps this is the solitude she felt for so long. I have to face this. I have a responsibility to her to do so. And I have to atone for being such a misguided fool all those many years. Many years ago, convinced that I was doing what was best. Okay, time for the Giselle story. Oh, this is actually like the next door. Oh, wait, what? We have longer time period? Wait, hold on a second, my notes. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. I thought I would just time skip something, but like 99 is the same year, so it's just like direct continuation is the same year. But I'm curious for how long this is going to be, because that was like question marks. So I assume she didn't die in 99. She continued living, it seems. Huh. Anyway, let's continue and see, I guess. Really curious. So, official opening of the 6th gate, I guess. This is my tale, and the maid's tale. A tale of the foolish, naive girl. Looking back on it now, I'm ashamed of everything. But I will tell you my story in its entirety without embellishments. I ask that you please not let go of my hand. Oh, still, okay. I expected he like to let go actually of hand, because you know he's dead. But okay. I mean emotional support, okay. The only thing the knights left behind were garment and the large blood of your pool. Oh wow! I just realized the background here changed. It's gray now. It's the perspective of the maid. It's neither the red rose or the blue, like, leaves. It's both of them, and it's gray. This is cool. Wow. I just realized that. Blood had seeped into the fabric, and it was beginning to dry. When I clenched it in my hand, it made soft crackling sounds. The oppressive stench of death lingered in the tower. This is quite depressing box to read, to be honest, when it's like that gray. Michelle, there's no point in life without you. You know that, right? Oh, I have a wonderful family. You know I can't do that. Hey, Michelle, answer me. Come back to me. I don't care if it's as a ghost. I just need you here with me. Okay, one prediction. Giselle in like this like main mansion when like like we are ghosts basically, right? Like I guess. Just before the door. We're pretty basically dead, and Giselle said that she's Morgana. I expect that this traumatic thing that happened to her with like Michelle dying and she's all alone now, she develops like the same condition that Michelle had. She's going to start hearing witch. She's going to start hearing Morgana or something, you know? She's going to be like Michelle. I just need you here with me. Come back to me. Talk to me about nothing and about everything. And there will be the voice, and she will be like, "Who's there?" I swear. Be irritated with me. when I do something stupid. Scoff at me when I tell a bad joke. Trounce me at chess again. Put your arms around me one more time. Come on, I'm begging you. If you won't come back to me, then I will go to you. I don't care if that's not what you wanted for me. This world without you is meaningless. Red truth! Umineko, let's go! Dying won't guarantee you get to see him again. Yep, okay. Is it going to be Morgana? Is it the like non-existent ghost that's like only in her head or something? Or what is this? Ooh, the black butterfly. Ooh. He spent all this time refusing to talk to me. Yep, this is Morgana, the witch he was talking about. It's like he passed her to her. He passed Morgana to her. God damn it, lyrics always. He spends all this time refusing to talk to me. And when he finally does, he begs me to save his love. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Mighty? Interesting. Rather disappointing, to be honest. Who are you? Where are you? Huh. Quite tough, aren't you? With those walls, I'm everywhere. And you've heard of me before. I'm Beatrice. I mean, Morgana. What? I have no... Heavens, you're slow. Is that pretty head of yours only for decoration? What? But no, there's no one else. You might be thicker than these walls, my dear. Although, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You never did believe anything Misha said about me, the witch, yeah. You thought he was going mad. This is so brilliant. No, there's no way It can't be. The cursed witch Morgana? Oh, you even know my name, do you? It would appear my legend has survived longer than I expected. I wonder if, like... Because Maid called herself Morgana, right? I wonder if we are going to have a situation like... Morgana, you know what? I don't want to live here, but I still want my revenge or something, you know? Something along these lines. So possess my body. And she's going to, like, change her behavior and become someone else, basically. Like, become Morgana. And thus she becomes the Maid Morgana instead of Giselle. That's why we have like this like kind of split personality thing going on. That was quick very on go. Fury crafting. Let's continue. I suppose I should thank all the humans who passed it down for me. You actually exist? I most certainly do, my dear. As I recall, you don't believe in the supernatural, do you? But it's hard to deny when that very witch is talking to you right in this moment. The Michel was not even slightly mad, my dear. I told him he was better off without his sanity, but he refused to listen. He wasn't deranged, his surroundings were. His environment, the people around him, the whole world. Can you imagine how dreadful that must have been? To be the only sane resident in the world gone utterly mad. It's a miracle he managed to keep his head. Remember what you said just before he died, my dear? You said that it was all in his head. You said he couldn't tell the difference between illusion and reality. You said he had long since gone insane. Shouted it at the top of your lungs. Oh my god, are you going to like... Ah. No, that's not what I meant. Ah, poor Michel. If you only had believed him about the witch. I feel bad for you too, though. You have my pity. What do you ever do to deserve this? What did you do? Yeah. Oh, and just to be perfectly clear, I played no part in either you or Michelle's misfortune. The only force to blame for that is fate. You were a good, honest, joyful, lovable woman. And look at how the world treated you. May I ask you something? Was it you who sealed me in the tower? Yes, it was. Okay. Sure. That was what Michel wanted. Once I told him I would grant his wish. So I did as he asked. Though it looks like that ended up causing you even more pain. How tragic. So you're planning to die? Are you hoping to reunite with him in heaven? That plans destined to fail from the outset, my dear. God teaches that suicide is a sin, and you will go to hell for it. Then I will not kill you. Why not? Because I swore to Michelle that I would save your life. Wow. God damn it. Poor Giselle. If you have any other wish, I will be happy to grant it. I can't bear to see you so miserable. A wish? You have but a single desire right now. To see him once more. Yeah? Isn't that right, Giselle? First of all, seeing him once more doesn't necessarily mean seeing him alive. So what if she's like, yeah, let's just travel to like Bollinger's estate and see his like dead body being like humiliated or something. Are you saying you can make that happen? You will bring him back to life for me? Never said that! The forces of life and death are outside of my realm. That's the gods' territory. Or the angels. However, I can guarantee you this. His reincarnation, no, his reconstruction. Okay, so we are back to the reconstruction thing. So this is actually a thing in Fata Morgana, okay. His reconstruction, yes. You can meet him again. Not in this life, but in some future life. Just imagine it. Finding your beloved again after overcoming so much tragedy. 10, 20, maybe 100 long years from now, you're finally reunited. Doesn't it sound marvelous? Yeah, it doesn't work well in any of the roads. True unparalleled love in its purest form. Yeah. What do you think? Just because you can bring his soul back doesn't make it Michel. I want to be with him. That brusque, impenetrable, slightly mature, but gentle as butterfly man. The man who sincerely, deeply loved me. If it's the same soul in a different body, can you still call him my Michel? My apologies. You beat me with the punchline. And you did so with such ardor, you threw me off balance. Okay, she realized that. You're exactly right. The idea that if your love is strong enough, you can both be reborn and have exactly the same relationship. It's utterly fairy tale nonsense. You must be the same people to have the same love. Which is why I'm not promising his rebirth or reincarnation, but his reconstruction. Your wish can become reality, Giselle. As long as you wish for it, with all your heart, it can come true. I will wish for his reconstruction as well. You have a wish asking to make this happen, my dear, so I can be confident that it will bear fruit. And you wish for him to remain as himself. If he truly loves you, and he too wishes to reunite with you, your wish shall be granted. So, okay, so about the reconstruction thing, the only time when, like, Michel got, like, reconstructed the most closely to what he used to be, as when we had, like, Noah days after, like, that was about after third door, right? After third door, when he was, when we got, like, into reality, like, nowadays, and she saw him on like the street, and he just wanted to die, and he got like in the car crash basically, right? That was like the closest thing to the Michelle we knew, and he remembered the Giselle as well in that time. Okay, I have no theories about reconstruction right now. I don't know why that was the version that remembered Giselle and not any other other ones. Because I assume that Mel, Jacopo, Yukimasa also been his reconstruction, but they been totally different people. Not sure. But yeah, maybe it will be like better told soon. You really wish with me? I most certainly will, my poor, pitiful dear Giselle. I shall offer up my most heartful prayers for you. I will wish for it. Until the moment of my death, I will keep wishing for us to be reunited as the same people. I can guarantee your reconstruction though. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. That's interesting. What? I only said I guaranteed his. Okay, that changes stuff. Huh. Michelle's the only reconstruction I will wish for. I will not ask for yours. Why not? You're not looking at the benevolent, wish-granting goddess or the angel with a magic bow and arrow. You're looking at the cursed witch. Then how am I to be with him again? I can offer you but one option, to allow you to reunite with your reconstructed Michelle. Okay, tell me. What do I have to do? You must leave. Here with me. Live with you. What do you mean? It was Michelle who reconstructed me. Who resurrected me, sorry. Wait. He resurrected... Okay. I mean, I guess like he imagined her. I don't know. But he could not serve as my guide. As my guide? Guide for what? What did you want from him? I have work to do. I cannot do this alone. I need a guide to assist me. Because as you can see, I have no body. She's so going to possess her. Was I right? If this house did not exist in this world, then perhaps I might be able to give myself form. My soul's form. If this house did not exist in this world... Huh... I don't understand anything you're saying. You don't need to understand. All I need from you is for you to show your utmost hospitality to the people I'm expecting to show up at this mansion someday. Huh. Wasn't Jacopo and stuff like not reconstructed Michelle? They were like actually other people? And Giselle / Morgana is white-haired girl? I mean, she's the maid, not the white-haired girl, sorry. And when there's like new family moving into the house, then she's like serving them and have like hospitality and stuff. Okay. Entertain your guests. That's right, my dear. Michelle isn't the only one whose reconstruction I'm wishing for. That's interesting. There are others. Several heinous sinners. Oh! So it's like Jacopo and like Yukimasa and stuff, they are actually people who's also like died like long time ago and they got reconstructed by Morgana? Okay. So I want you to serve as the maid and watch over them when they arrive. And until then, I keep this house in good condition. What are you scheming? That's something you truly need to know, my dear. All you need to do is wish. Pray for that day your beloved appears before you again. Also, 1 second. Wait. I just realized something. After the, like I said, after the third door, the person that had a crash accident, that was like the most reconstructed Michelle. But we know that the Michelle is the protagonist, and we were talking to Morgana in that door. So we were talking to Giselle and we escaped the mansion, so we escaped from Giselle, from Morgana. So we as the Michelle saw reconstruction of ourselves in the real world? My brain, what the fuck? Is that a plot hole, or I just don't understand something yet? That would mean that we had like double Michelle in like reality. Oh. Sorry. Beloved appears again. For all the day, he wraps his arms around you once more. Definitely not plot hole. Okay. Interesting. One word, Giselle. That's all I require. Do you want to see him again? Do you want to hear his voice again? I can promise you will have your happiness back. Ah, what reason is there to hesitate? There isn't one. Or are you simply going to give up? I wonder what would happen if I said no. I wonder if like this is like actually like, you know, the fantasy element in the game that is actually real, like in the game, you know? So like she actually get like some kind of like immortality and actually lived through all these years. Huh. Maybe Morgana is real then in this game. Like this is not like delusion. If you disappear from this world, how will Michel react when he comes back? Will he be sad, angry, or he will forget about you? And fall into arms of another woman? No, he can't. Then make up your mind. Will you come with me? Or you will throw it all away? Oh wow. The laugh. If I had given in a little thought, I would have realized she was manipulating me, obviously. She's a witch. We know how, like, witches operates. Hopefully to Mineko. That she was just telling me what I wanted to hear. But I believed her. I accepted her proposition. As unbelievable as it sounded, my desire for it to be real overpowered everything. It was impossible not to grasp at the straws she was dangling in front of me. That was all I could do at the time. The witch voice also had inexplicable power to it. It made me believe, as outrageous as it was, that she really could bring you back, reconstruct you. Maybe because I had seen her turn a door into the immovable wall, or maybe because I had heard her disembodied voice. But I don't think those are enough to explain it. My guess is she had me under her spell. That was the moment I became the maid. Yeah. But so she was not possessed. She just like changed her behavior, I guess. Because she made a deal with Morgana. But I assure you, I was at that point still the same Giselle you knew and loved. So when you became Morgana, as you said, because you said that you were Morgana after fourth door. The sound of rain never seems to stop. Am I hallucinating it, maybe? From the moment I lent my ear to the witch's sweet temptations, the mansion underwent an unimaginable transformation. No light shone through the windows, despite them still being unobscured, not morning, day, or evening. In fact, the concepts of morning, day, and evening did not seem to exist. Okay. The darkness resembled that of when the windows had all been sealed off, but there was something more fundamentally unreal about this. So, is like this mansion now transported into another dimension when the dead people are or something? Like, you know, when we are between doors, basically? What is this, Reinhardt Castle? Like it was hovering over a vast, all-consuming abyss within a constant haze of malice. I felt like I had been cast into some unknown realm, and that was why there was nothing beyond the windows. The house was not the only thing that underwent changes. I too was no exception. In the blink of an eye, all my basic human urges vanished. I stopped feeling hungry, and I no longer needed sleep. Naturally, I was bewildered by what was happening to me, what I was turning into. I think I will take a look around. Maybe there have been other changes. So she actually became like immortal, basically, at that point. But she's also like outside of the reality as well. She don't live in the real world anymore. Huh. So I meandered through the mansion's halls. My original intent was to explore the entire house, but I found myself drawn towards one room in particular. That's right, your bedchamber. There was no light, not a trace of color remaining in your chambers. But the bed was the same shape, the walls the same texture, the curtains the same design as when you had been alive. I just thought about something. Wait, hold on a second. About the stuff that we are yeah, I said like pretty much already that I feel like basically we are dead, right? In like between doors, like Michelle was dead, and yeah, indeed he's dead. And like this mansion is not real. It's like somewhere after death. And I didn't thought about this before, but I was like confused. Why the doors happens in like different... First of all, the times, right? Like there's like a huge time gaps. That's like one thing. But other thing was like, one time we have a dimension like in England. One time we had dimension in like, what was it? Like Spain or something? Or Italy? Like, mansion moved around. I'm starting to wonder if like this mansion is like, how do I tell this? Like, this mansion is the same mansion that we saw in every door, but like Jacopo, Yakimasa, Mel, like the people from like these eras are dead, and they basically became the part of like this world because they dead, or they like go through basically this mansion and relive their lives behind the door because they are connected or something, because this is some kind of like a place like between like after death basically or something, and the people who died, they just get connected to this, I guess. Something like that. Hard to explain, but something like that. That would explain why mansion is the same, but it's like in different places. Because the mansion place doesn't change. Only the scenery and the stories attached to this place. Okay, let's continue. That's enough of like crazy plot stuff talking that I don't understand well. But how does that connect to the Michelle still? Like, why Mate showed Michelle previous doors then? How is it connected to Michelle? Huh. And also the thing I thought like is a plot hole or something. Like we had two Michelles? What the hell? But apparently it's not a plot hole. So I don't understand. But the bed was the same shape. The walls the same texture. The curtains the same design. As well you had been alive. Michelle. I'm praying. I'm always praying. But someday we'll meet again. You know, there's something hidden under the bed. Oh! Oh! The painting! The painting! Come on! It's that painting, yes. Okay, who did he slash? Uh-huh. Obviously white hair, but... Is that like... It's like... Some part... Like, white-haired girl, like, part of, like, family of Michelle, maybe? Like... Is it like he's like the previous girlfriend or like wife or whatever that like betrayed him because he been like traumatized and he felt like he's been betrayed by someone. So I think like if he was betrayed by her then, right? I never did get to ask. Why did he get so angry about me saying this? I'm sure it's something he didn't want to be reminded of. Perhaps having to do with his family. I was right, not pressing him about it, huh? Oh? Oh, whoa, it smiled, holy shit! Whoa. Wait. Is this painting not a girl? Is that a guy? Is that the man in the painting? By the way, I'm still forgetting about checking that episode with man in the painting. I'm sorry, I know. Is that the man in the paint? Did the painting just smirk at me? But the man in the painting said he forgot about his friend and stuff. From what I remember. Okay, I'm getting like... Oh jeez, Giselle, what are you doing? Tripping over yourself. It was just that accursed... it was just that accursed witch messing with your head. No, need to get spooked over a tasteless prank. Now, when I stumbled, I guess I knocked the drawer open. The something aside, okay? Letters, it looks like. I shouldn't touch these, they're not mine. But... I want something of Michel to have, something to remember him by. The letters would be in his handwriting. They would contain his words. Please forgive me, Michelle. Is this going to be some kind of like fucking parallel to Jacopo situation? She's like reading letters and she will be like, oh, this is she will like just think that this is his handwriting, but it's not actually, and she will get like wrong idea about who it is in the letters. Is that parallel to like Jacopo story? I don't mean you any ill will, but I'm going to take this. I must say, there are impressive number of... What on earth? Looks like someone dumped an inkwell every page. But why? What's the witch doing too? Yeah, it has to be. It must have been her. Oh. Oh. It definitely wasn't you, Michelle, was it? He still don't want you to know the truth. Okay. The front door. I wonder what it's like outside. Yeah, can you even leave this place? Or it's going to be like that white scenery that we know from like ends of the third door, like the other ending. Oh, it's actually, yeah, it's closed. Okay, I can get it open. Yeah, you are trapped just like Morgana here now. What's going on? The bar isn't set, but it won't budge an inch. It's just like up in the tower. Ooh, I know the windows. So she's trapped again. Yeah. They should open. Then I can... What's going on here? What the heck is going on? It's like there's invisible wall in the front of the window. My hand won't go any further. This is rich. What else can I do but laugh? What in the world? The madness. Ugh. Hurry up, Michelle. Return to me. And get me out of there. Here. Please, get me out of here. Ah. I had no idea how to explain anything that had just happened to the mansion. But it was clear enough that I was imprisoned within its walls. Yeah, and you probably still are, huh? Because you couldn't follow Michelle or I don't know who the hell in the situation in the third ending. You couldn't leave after protagonist like escaped. He could escape, but you couldn't follow him. How did we follow in the third door then if that was not Michelle? Or maybe it was Michelle, but the... Okay, I need to stop thinking about this. I don't have information to think about that. I was all alone, in the nebulous sphere of bleak darkness, and beyond its walls lay void. The layout of the house remained unchanged, but I felt as though I had wandering into a twisting labyrinth. I could cry, but there was no other to soothe me. Ooh, smile again, the laugh. All it did was provoke her disobedient cracking, which she followed with, "You chose this, my dear. So you need to hold yourself together and keep wishing." Huh? My only real pastime was cleaning. I dusted the same corners again and again, swept the same floors, polished the same dishes. One day, I decided I would read the book left in the library. Despite there being more than 100 volumes, I finished every one of them in what felt like no time at all. Oh, wow. My life was a never-ending cycle. Day in and day out, day in and day out. The house had no visitors. No one, rather nothing at all, set foot upon the property. There was no signs of other life whatsoever here. No birds singing in the morning, no cats unbathing in the garden, no mice scurrying about the kitchen, no creepy, crawly insects. There was nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that broke the long stretches of silence was her voice. Tell me, was she kind to you? Was she friendly and courteous? Because she was quite harsh when she spoke to me. There were the kind of things she was always saying to me. "He didn't show up today, did he, my dear? Are you still praying, my dear? Do you think he'll actually come, my dear? I'm still wishing, just like I promised, my dear. You know why he hasn't come for you, my dear? Because perhaps he doesn't actually love you as much as you thought." Oh! My dear, my dear, my dear. Have you lost your mind yet? Shut up, I've had enough. I'm done with you. She really became like Michelle. Enough, please, enough already. Oh, what got you so worked up? You love to talk, don't you? So why not have a little nice chat with me? It's not a chat. Maybe not in your mind, my dear. You seems to think chatting only continuous conversations you enjoy. But I don't think the word usage needs to be restricted, personally. You're just getting off on watching me squirm. Oh, not at all. I will have all my best wishes if he ever does show up for you. How so scary. If you're making that face when he shows up, he might not even recognize you. What? You haven't looked in the mirror recently, have you? Go on then, my dear. See just how faithful you've become. Uh-huh. No. They were just right, I looked nightmarish. My face was pale and lifeless, my eyes hollow, my cheeks sunken, heavy bags under my eyes. My hair had lost its sheen and it grew widely. Huh. I was quickly losing everything that may be recognizable as me. And the thought sent a shiver down my spine. Interesting. No, this isn't me. This is some kind of trick. You're trying to deceive me. Baseless accusations. You really must stop blaming people every time something doesn't turn out the way you want, my dear. But my face was more what? More expressive, more cheerful, brighter, rosier? You're right, you were never this gloomy, were you? Right, I wasn't. I was always more cheerful than this. Naive girl. Could it be any more narcissistic? Huh? What you're looking at is undeniably exactly what you look like now. Time did not do that to you, nor did I. The negative energy oozing from within you, that's what causing you to take on this form. So, is this some kind of hint that Michelle looked differently before and like years in like solitude made him look as he looks or something? But they said like he looked like that from the beginning, that's why they casted him away and wanted him dead basically. Ah. Did you think you didn't have any dark, ugly emotions inside you? Did you believe you'd always be able to smile no matter what? Did you assume you were pure and beautiful? No one like that exists, my dear. What you see in the mirror is the true you. Your hideous, twisted heart. If you weren't always being so nasty, this would have never happened. Anyone's heart would be twisted listening to you long enough. So you're saying Michelle's heart was twisted too? I knew this is going to happen. Oh my god. Yeah. Giselle, you need to be aware that basically talking bad, like about bad influence of Morgana is basically like talking bad about like Michelle basically at the same time. Because you are accusing her to like influence the other's behavior. So maybe the one you loved wasn't really the Michelle that you thought he is. Now I think about this, what if Michelle gets like reconstructed, but into his true form without influence of Morgana? That's why Giselle is not able to like recognize him or something, you know? Because he looks differently, or he feels differently. He's more happy and stuff maybe. But he wasn't that happy in the... like, he was depressed in the end of the third door. Okay, this is just like, you know, usual random thoughts flying around. I spoke to him for years. No. I'm just teasing. I suppose I may have crossed the line there. I mean, you know ill will, Giselle, honest. Allow me to give you one word of advice though. Look at yourself in the mirror often. If you continue to deteriorating at this rate, end up looking like a corpse. When Michelle comes and sees you, he won't jump for joy, but run away, screaming in terror. Stop talking. Please just stop. You know, Giselle, this is only the very beginning. He might not show up for hundreds of years. I can't leave that long. Oh yeah, you can. Absolutely brilliant. You still think you're alive? Yeah. Yeah, okay. So she actually died and she's like...
So like, I mean, it depends. She could be like transported like to this like place like entirely, or just her soul and she's actually dead there. But still, yeah. Either way, yeah. She's not like living as human now. What? The moment you agree to come with me, you cease to be of this world. So don't worry about time, my dear. You can wait as long as it takes. As long as it takes for him to arrive. As the witch had suggested, I started checking my appearance in the mirror every day. I wanted to ensure I didn't turn into some horrifying creature. My hair grew, so time seems to be passing, but it didn't appear to age at all. The flow of time had become perplexingly vague and uncertain. Was it stopped, or was it moving? I couldn't tell. On occasion, I would practice smiling in front of the mirror. My smile was, after all, my one really distinctive feature, and I was certain you had seen me smiling more than anything. Even if my appearance had changed drastically, I thought you would still be able to recognize me by my smile. Good idea. A woman standing alone in front of the mirror practicing how to smile. I'm sure that was quite a comical sight. Okay, this is hard. And that was about how my days went. For an incomprehensibly long time. Yeah, and I think we'll continue the next episode. So thanks for joining. So that's what happened with Giselle after she struck a deal with Morgana. So this is really some kind of like afterlife thing. I'm still not sure how this is connected to the other doors. I'm not sure how this is connected to the ending of the third door, because if we are Michelle and... I mean, okay, back in the third door, the protagonist thought it's white-haired girl, right? And she escaped. She thought like she's a Giselle. She escaped the mansion and saw Michelle that was searching for Giselle and he had crash accident. But we know that from future doors that we are actually Michelle. So what the hell happened in the third? I need to stop thinking about this. It's going to be explained, right? Anyway, we're trapped in a mansion now, in the afterlife. And we serve as the guide, or like Giselle, serve as the guide to like death or something. This is like other theory I said today. Like Jacopo and like stuff died and they just like got attached to this place and they relive their lives or something, you know. So she's inside that mansion in their times because she's a guide or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you everyone for joining, for being with me. Let me know in the comments what do you think. And I'm really excited for more, because it seems like you were excited as well for some character to show up. And I wonder if you meant Morgana or maybe you want someone else. I'm still really curious about the knight, who it is actually. What's the deal with the letters, with the smiling painting? Is the painting the man in the paint? God damn it. Anyway, thanks, and I'll see you next one. So leave a like under the episode if you like the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you'd like to support me and see the episodes earlier, and maybe join the streams like this one. Anyway, thank you everyone for being with me, and I'll see you next one. So for the Pocket Watch, I'm going out.